True.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse Mother Mystery. Tonight we're playing the Mother Curse Strahd, but changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by moi. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. But with me, I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Lady Lyra, happy to make us played by Julie. Hello, welcome.
Let's hope your old friends don't kill us, right?
And Mardia Charity Warlock, played by Cookie. Hi.
Hello, I told you to ban it, but you didn't listen.
I poked it with my rapier.
Next up, there started Tiefling Bard, played by Adriano.
I'm pretty sure I didn't sleep with this one.
Master Arias of the Bull with a Wizard, played by Bowie.
Spider! Oh! So scared.
Alright, guys, what happened last time?
Spooters!
Spooter!
Swing scoops.
I did it last time, and I did it with my serious foul, so someone else did.
Okay. Let's let us do some ASMR reading here.
Oh.
Everyone sitting comfortably. Let's get a little bit close and serious.
Alright.
The battle starts.
I think I don't feel like playing tonight. Can I go back to bed?
Like
Not
it's
allowed.
like a bedtime story. The battle starts against Kythor. While he quickly takes down Dawn and no saving throw effect seems to face him, your clever use of AoE spells and keeping your distance decisively turns the battle in your favor. And soon, the second ghost of the magnificent nightmare has been vanquished. Accompanying it is another flood of memories returning which causes Irius to run back to the master bedroom. Team trauma follows, and after Irius is calmed down by a swig of liquor, he explains what he was enlightened with. Born of the Copperbeard, Irius Stormlight worked at the university in Carnbuldar and have been taught by Lord Feathermore. Irius and his group of friends, Joseph, Riroa, Kythor, and Isiril, adventured together, and they answered the call of a missing people case on the island of Domakan. What caused them to end up like this, dead and otherwise sad, he doesn't know yet. They should have been strong enough to deal with anything, and Nyx calms Irius down with a sentiment that they will find out together. But Nyx asks for as much information that Irius can squeeze out of his brain to make this experience as safe as possible. Irius provides what he knows about the personality of the two combatants that are left, their fighting style, and where they like to frequent in the mansion. Upon Irius worrying about hurting his friends and loved ones, Hamatia points out that they wouldn't do this to begin with, so how could it be the friends he remembers? You rest up with the help of a poem of healing. During the short rest, you wonder if it's a good idea to set the depraved Barovians free. You might need to bonk yourself into horny jail, just saying. After the rest, you're gung-ho in the pursuit of the other items required to survive this place, but Irius gets distracted by the portrait of his parents. Not exuding the right vibe, the painting responds badly, and Irius's dad, Arin, tells Irius not to return home. Illyria and Nyx observe a conversation between Daddy Kythor and Sunader Isseril, and is given a blue ball as reward, not a euphemism. Heading up to the attic, you wonder at 3 times if this is all worth it. Finding dangerous creatures taxidermied around a chessboard, you hear a conversation between Riroa and Irius, and how Riroa was offering to teach the dwarf. Another blue ball is given. Next, you go nope at the spider door. Irius takes drugs in response. Illyria becomes the opposite of the Captain America meme, and lastly, you freak out over the visuals and behavior of the mansion servants who are deathly afraid of Irius. Not knowing what to do with the dolls with teeth, you find a door by the spider which you quickly retreat into. Finding a diary entry of Aurora discussing Iseril's weird antics and purposefully damaged metal that is alight with a dark blue light in that attic nook, you run after your third light. There, you find the monochromatic Aurora, who warns Irius that it was a stupid idea to challenge her, since she knows Irius's weaknesses. Next, the taxidermist spider behind you comes to life. Dun dun dun.
That was, well, that was ASMR.
Yeah, it
Jesus
was
Christ.
Can you give us a preview of what it sounds like when Irius sniffs the marbles? That's beautiful. Don't worry. We'll make sure there's a leftover marble for you, Cookie.
I didn't even have a marble left.
Blue balls
I
all
seem
around.
to have lost all
think-
my
I think-
marbles.
We have like 2 marbles left, right?
Julie, you know the Captain America meme of I know that reference? You didn't know the reference to I fuck
Reference?
spiders. It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay. It's several layers of meta. It's alright.
Okay. Now I just feel stupid. Got it.
Don't worry, if you don't remember, you don't remember. Okay. Let's get back into the moment, shall we?
I thought that was my HP first.
It's
Is it
moving.
moving?
Why is it moving?
Whoa! Bexxy, you cool bastard! Stop!
I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with
What do you
this.
mean? So it's so heavy on my system, streaming and
Yeah.
doing everything at the
I
same
think
time.
it's heavy on roll
So
20. It's,
Yeah.
stream
Yeah, it's a roll
can't
20
see, but the spider is moving. It might move in some time.
It's just vibing to me.
It's like twitching, like it's on its death metal.
At least it's like a. It looks like a video game spider. I can handle video
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, video spiders are fine.
Anyway,
cast lag.
as dust particles dance in the air, another more deadly waltz commences. To your horror, one of the taxidermized monsters came alive, arguably the most scary of them all, at least to our dear dwarf. To add upon it, what is worse than a spider you can see? Or is it a spider you don't know where it is? It's time to tango. So, let's
man.
find out together. Royal lifts her spear and calmly sets out on the dance floor. Let's roll some initiative.
Okay.
Go!
Come on, Irius. Let your fear of spiders overcome you! Okay, that's okay, I guess.
Is it though?
Is it though?
Listen, I need you to be on my side right now.
Oh wait, I need to roll initiative. Shit.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Aha, 17! Fuck you, Bexxy!
What?
What?
What did Bexxy do?
Can you put the spiders there?
That's it. I think you should deal with Hamathi, our DM, after the disrespect.
Just saying, Bowie. There's no H
Hey,
in her
hey,
name.
hey, my DMs
There's
are
not?
already...
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, but I really like the way you said it, so I
Oh,
didn't...
there is one at the start, but
Oh, yeah, I thought it was pronounced that. My bad.
I tell you what, if you were American and you did not
American?
know how to spell Greek, you would call it Hamasha, but it's Hamathia.
Hamasha. Okay. Hamathi. Okay, I'm learning. All right, we'll see.
Well, again, the combat order is in your favor.
Good, because we're gonna need it.
we did the thing.
You did the thing. Okay, so Illyria, top of the round. Your reactions are lightning fast, like normal. What do you want to do?
Aurora is currently very close to Iris, right?
Yes.
So Valeria is just gonna walk like
There we
what
go.
square she's
Yes, it's
sitting on?
twitching sometimes. You know what? She's right there. She stood up from the chair.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, so and Illyria is going to do the thing.
Do the thing.
Is Aurora wearing armor?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it metal armor?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking it too.
Whoa. Hot.
Do your thing.
I am doing my thing. Just give me a second to do my thing. That's 1, 2. And 3.
You swing for in the middle of her body. She easily deflects with her shield. Next time when you try to hit her with a rapier, she parries you away with the twist of her wrist with her spear, and the third one she simply dodges. None of them hit.
What?
You don't hit.
Oh man! That's a lot of AC. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. I know.
With the +2 as well?
On top of all of these,
Yeah, because I rolled normally.
so it's 19, 24, and 23.
Oh, yes.
The 24 hits.
I'm terrified.
That is absolutely terrifying.
Oh man, it's like watching your own creation rise up and kill you.
So like this is she does actually manage to get like a stab in.
Yes. She thought she could parry you, but you were faster than you thought, and she gives you a nod of accomplishment as she takes 11 points of damage.
Yes.
And and you take 11 cold damage back.
Great.
I hated the monster.
As suddenly, as you try to stab her, and finally you get through her guard, there is this shimmering crystal-like carapace just sitting just over her skin, and it explodes in fractured icy shards against you, and indeed you take 11 cold damage back.
Okay. And Illyria just kind of looks looks a little bit like past her towards Arius and just like, you probably really want to get away from her.
Alright, Hamartia.
Hamatia looks at the giant spider and goes, time to adjust to the food chain, I guess. And she's going to summon Dusk and Dawn.
You know what? Actually, stop. As a reaction, I'm going to attack Illyria back because she cast a spell.
Wait,
I love that I don't know anything.
She has the whole it's not Sentinel, it's like Mage Slayer or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm the mage. You should flick me.
Critical 20.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Okay.
I mean, Nyx has like the warding bond on her, right?
Yes. And the area's half damage, hopefully.
As of right now, everybody takes half damage.
Yeah.
So it's a quarter damage.
Sure. So
Valeria.
it's not too bad.
It's fine.
I'm so
It's
scared.
fine. We're fine. This is fine.
But I am going to spend a weapon technique die. I need you to make me a bronze saving throw.
Oh no.
That just feels like.
Well, that makes sense. Battle Master. Yeah, makes sense.
Illyria has really
No.
been the front of all these battles so far.
Right. You take 30 points of damage and you're fallen prone.
Okay.
So 30
Is
divided by
that
4.
30?
Yeah, so it becomes 15. Then 15 divided by 2 becomes 7 for you
7.
both.
It's
Oh my
fine.
god.
Scare me, Bexxy.
mean, if we didn't have
Illyria,
this,
as
holy
soon
shit.
as you cast your spell, she dodges out of the way, and then with another flick of her wrist, her spear comes back faster than you thought, and she sweeps your leg off from your feet, nicking you basically in the calf as she goes, and you fall flat on your side on the floor. Okay, Hamardia, do you want to summon Dusk and Dawn?
Yes, I do. It's like,
Make
oh
me
shit!
a vibe check.
Yes, indeed.
Oh shit! No vibes.
Oh,
Wow,
Check out
the
them
vibes. 1 second, I will bring it up for you. And then you move.
Oh
them
man,
where
I
you
am
want.
running out of souls slowly but surely.
don't worry. This is the last one, right, guys? Oh, wait.
So I use 3 level 1 souls, so I only have like 2 level 1 souls now. Oh jeez.
Alright.
Okay. Dusk and Dawn will encircle Mr. Spider, like this. Will smother him.
Alright.
Now they shall roll their own initiative, so they have the same initiative as me. By chance, not by. So there are 14.
Okay. What is their dex score?
The death score is plus. It's a plus 3.
Alright, then the before Arius.
Go, go, go.
Alright. I thought
Okay,
anything as a
yeah.
bonus action?
As a bonus action, Hamartia will bring out the spirit of the praying mantis, which is also known as the vigilant eagle, but it is a mantis now. And we'll put it over here. So basically, once I put it, let me go to the Frostmark player reference sheet.
Oh. Look at you
No,
with
no.
these fancy tools. Tell us, what is the, how do you find that?
I use the disc. It's in the disc. It's in the Frostmark Discord community.
Really?
Which, yeah, and you can find a lot of helpful information there, like spells and character sheets and playing Frostmark and how to make a character so you can make a character all by yourself.
Damn.
Okay, I found it. So
Alright.
it's the Vigilant Eagle.
And here's even a link for the Discord in the chat. Wow.
Okay,
Oh,
so
what turned into like an ad?
so it's a 6 meter long. It's a 6 meter radius of an aura, and once there, if there is an attack happening in the aura, Hamartia can use her reaction to grant advantage to the attacker.
Very good.
And then Hamartia will do what you should really do if the spider is bigger than you, and that's make a break for it and run the fuck away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Nix, you can see like Hamartia's disgusted face as she is running, jogging towards you. And that's her turn.
All right, giant eagle's turn.
Giant eagles will be taken a bit aback by the spider, and then they will have this look of almost appetite on the, and they will start going to work. That's gonna be 4 eagle attacks. First
Drew.
attack. Okay, first attack is beak number 1.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Miss.
Talon number 1. 22.
Hit.
Beak number
Miss.
and talon number 2.
Miss.
A 1 talon hits because I rolled like scheisse.
The
Oh wait, that's a +5 to hit. So that's 13,
spider
22.
clacks his
10, and
mandibles
16.
together and oh yeah.
It's a, my apologies, it's a +5
yeah.
to hit, so that's a 13, 24, 10, and 16.
16 does hit. So,
So
2
2
hits.
talons! Okay! So they both try to take a pick out of it, but it like jumps around. But oh wait, you can. I'm not. But
Yeah,
maybe
it's move his
do
big
this.
body around, uses his big legs to parry and dissuade the attacks, but 2 talons do taste some spider flesh for
That's
18.
18 point of spider damage.
Alright.
Magical spider damage.
Some black ichor oozes out of the wounds, but the spider looks pretty good. This
That's
works.
her turn.
Okay, Arius.
Iria's meeting the gaze of his old companion and friend Roroa as she stands up and says those very cocky words to him. He meets her gaze with confidence and says, "Yeah, I know. That's why I brought them." And with that,
Nice.
he snaps his he sort of looks past Roroa and snaps his finger, casting, I believe it's healing word. Let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, healing word as a bonus action on Illyria. Let me just roll that.
When you cast Healing Word, most of your soulmark emits in that blue crackling energy, but there is a backlit of a sickly green light behind it.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, healing word. I forget. What is healing word? It's 1d4
1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. Ability
Alright,
modifier.
1d4.
So,
And that is...
plus 5
Let's read
for
up.
your
Okay,
soul.
plus 5. Here you go. So...
Seven. Wow.
And with that, he's gonna use elevated soul, moving 2 feet right due north up here. As he does that, keeping eye contact with Aurora, he walks another 3 meters. Sorry, what am I? What am I, American? I'm sorry. Eastwards, lining up both Aurora and the spider, and he's gonna yet again sparks going on between his soul mark in hand, collapsing out a lightning bolt, sculpting spell, ignoring Illyria, ignoring the 2 birds. I think he can ignore all 4, so he's also gonna ignore the little butterfly.
Oh yeah,
thingamajig.
the butterfly I don't think can take damage. It's like just a spirit,
Perfect.
right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
incorporated.
Yeah.
In that case, we're lightning bolting him. Oh, and with elemental adept, I'm gonna re-roll that too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, wait.
No, it's just
I
once,
think
right?
it's
It's
just
just once,
yeah. It's only.
right?
Never mind. I'm gonna be happy with what I gambled.
How far away? Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay. Well. If Aurora sees you cast a spell, she recognizes what it is. It's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes. DV16.
Her shield, shaped by countless magical attacks, has a greater ability to resist your spell, as well as her own experience. Oh god, this is actually pretty crazy. Uh, 20 to save, so she takes half the damage. That's still a lot of damage. Holy shit.
I don't know. I don't know if you round up or down, but in it's
Down,
18.5.
So yeah, 15
18.
plus 4. No, plus 8. So 18. Yes. All right. More of her glacial armor breaks, but this was not a melee attack, so you do not take any cold damage in return. Okay. Anything else?
Wonderful. No, I don't know if this is important, but he lined it up specifically so he could hit the spider as well.
Oh yeah. All right, the spider as well. Yeah.
I think it's 20 feet, so
Yeah.
that should strike it. Yeah, it does. 20 meters. Stop saying feet.
The spider
Yeah, what
got
are
a
you, American?
16, so the
What are
spider
you playing exactly?
just saves. There is a high-pitched shriek as the spider takes damage. It's bobbing and weaving and kind of trying to protect its main body. Okay, then it's indeed the spider's turn. You know, there's big flying birds in his face. It's not smart enough, so we are definitely going to attack that. One attack to Dot for 15, and attack for Dusk 16.
Yeah, both hit, I think.
Both of them need to make me a vitality saving throw.
One vitality. Why can't it be something cooler? Okay, fine.
Because it's poison.
Yeah, what you
Is it
want from me?
poison?
Yeah.
I know, right? You didn't
Is
say
it
the
poison?
thing.
Oh my god! What's
There's a whole emotion
we
for
have
it.
to play. We have to play alone. Okay, never mind. Okay, vitality save. First vitality save for Dawn is gonna be oh no.
Well, let's see.
It's gonna be a 17.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a
fine.
success.
An 18. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
30 birds. Holy shit.
Yeah, Jesus. The mandible bites into Dusk and then bites into Dawn, coursing through a shock of bright blue poison into both of their bodies, but their magical blood won't take it and they withstand the effect. So they are not poisoned, and Dawn takes oh my god, I shouldn't have rolled that like that. Oh god, I'm so stupid. 18 points of damage.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And Dusk takes 13 points of damage.
Okay. Never.
Then the spider disappears.
It's your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Alrighto.
Anything further you wish to do?
No, I just did the thing I needed to do. Nix, your turn.
Okay. So Nix is going to need to move because people will be far. I guess he can do it in stages, I suppose. He's gonna move half his movement here. And as he does that, he will pull a soul out of his soul mark and cast Bless
Oh.
on Hematia, Illyria, and Irius.
Okay. Make me
Okay.
a vibe check and tell me how it looks.
It's not enough.
Oh
Lose a soul.
no!
Oh, yeah.
Intimidated by Aurora's battle experience, you do waver in your conviction.
She is spooky. He like comes out like realizing that Illyria whiffed a lot and needs some additional assistance. The soul sort of like scatters into gold dust and sort of like searches through the air towards the three that are now blessed. And as he loses the soul, like almost like whiffing it to pull it back in. I guess he's gonna like sort of step back here. And a bonus action, he will convert a spell slot into sorcery points.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay. Aurora's turn.
Oh.
How did anyone trust you with authority is beyond me. That I believed in you make me disgusted. Make me a stress check with disadvantage. Areas. Because there is a spider somewhere and you don't know where it is.
Oh, he's freaking out. Yeah, no, that's the worst. He barely hears a roar. He just thinks about the spider.
You take 4 points of stress.
Ooh.
Oof.
All right. Yeah, that is going to change the game.
Okay, Illyria, you're still prone, which means that both
I am.
of my attacks are made with advantage. I am going to so many options. Yeah, I'm gonna use martial arcanist against you.
Of course you are.
Of course. Yes. So the first spear attack stabbing you whilst you're down on the ground is a 16 to hit. That was a really low roll.
No.
That was a low roll? What do you mean?
Yeah. It was super roll low.
Stop.
Well, I didn't say it fast enough. Okay, second attack. 20 to hit.
How much do I get from the warding bond?
Oh, it's +1.
+1. Illyria is going to kind of like, after kind of rolling out of the way of that first attack.
I'm going to spend a weapon technique die. To do a accurate strike. 27.
I'm going to assume I can't try to parry something while I'm prone.
Sure you can.
I mean, yeah, if there's nothing that says, like, says to the
I'm
contrary.
gonna have to check the wording. If you're wielding a melee weapon of your own. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't say I can't do it when I'm prone.
It's heckin' thematic. You sort of like parried to make
Yeah,
the
I was
blade
about
go
to
into the
say.
ground.
Yeah. Heck yeah, she stabs into the ground with like a
Hey, I
backhanded
don't know
grip.
if I parry it yet. Hold on.
Yeah. And you roll out of the way, and then she goes with a longer stab in the direction, and you bring up your rapier, attempting to parry before it reaches your tender flesh.
Nope.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay. And then
Inspiration. Roll your inspiration.
and
I don't
then
have inspiration.
she,
Did you already use it?
with her warcaster, still having two
Wait, did you use
shield.
you do mean the artistic inspiration?
No.
No, it's
Oh,
past
okay.
more than 10 minutes. Still, with her warcaster, she's, even though she has a shield and a spear in her hand, she reaches out to touch you, casting inflict wounds.
Bro.
For, let's see. Oh, this one is hotter. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, then I will roll damage. Oh.
What does your parry have to meet, Illyria? There.
It has to basically be higher than the person who attacked me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And she rolled really high, 27, right?
Yeah, I mean.
But with the
it
plus
would've been
11,
possible.
yeah, definitely would have been
Yeah, it is. It's
possible.
like because you would have had a +4 onto that from a blast, presumably, but.
Alright, the spear attack deals 19 points of damage, and then the inflict wounds, causing necrosis to your very soul, deals 23 points of damage.
Is that still half?
What
I mean, is it like
yes.
still double half?
So with you with that, you will notice Irius is eyeing in the corner of the room, looking for this fucking spider. There is something preventing you from, or something preventing him from having more control over this place.
As Irius' belief in himself and you wanes, so does this protection. And you take full damage. So Nyx takes, it's still 9 points to each from
21.
the first one, and 11 for the other.
6. And Nyx has to roll a concentration check.
I need to see, this is pretty interesting. When Aurora damages a spellcaster who is concentrating on a spell, they roll concentration saving throw with disadvantage.
But she didn't damage me.
You
Illyria
that.
did.
Oh, yeah. Technically true. Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna use inspiration. Need inspiration.
There we go.
He's so inspired. He knows. Eye starts glowing.
Yeah. So, glowing a golden light, yeah.
Blast is still up, guys.
And that's my turn, Lyria.
Malaria is gonna use half her movement to get up.
Yes.
And then she is going.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Stop.
Please help.
Well,
She's just gonna do 2 regular attacks.
okay.
Normal punch.
Trying to together with the rapier. Nope. No, neither of those hit.
Yeah.
You have +4.
Oh yeah, right. I get a D4.
Oh, you have
Wonderful.
you have a D4. Yeah.
Ooh, come on.
Maybe on the second.
No.
No.
Ah,
Well, that
So-
would be for the first one. Just saying.
that is so. What a true
No.
statement.
I will not allow it. You stand up to face Aurora, but again, she is just a fort of defense, and none of your attacks even graces her.
I mean, Illyria is more or less just counting on like keeping her busy anyway. So yeah, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Ham. Are you gonna be
Let's-
cheesy on your turn?
Yes. I'm just gonna. I'm searching for something. I'm doing some research on the thing, so give me a moment, please.
Okay.
Can we help with the
Is
thing?
it normal when a 50-kilo spider disappears?
I'm looking at the beguiling aura thing, and it says once per short rest or long rest, you may fight an old charm. All creatures in a 2-meter cube originate from you as an action. Oh, it's an action. Never mind. Okay. As an action, Hamatia is gonna go over here and scream, "Protect me, eagles!" And as she is running, she looks at Aurora and says, "You know, I think I know what type of person you are. You think you know it all, don't you? And you try to impose that same worth of knowledge on everyone else, even when nobody asks for your opinion." And she's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on her.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nobody
so
asked for
true.
your opinion.
Jesus. Composure's right.
Yeah.
March is such a little shit.
She is.
18.
She misses. No, she hit. She saves.
You see Iria's writhing in the back, like, oh, I know.
You're talking about me, right? I know.
So conscious about it.
No, I don't mean you.
Mage Slayer MVP, yeah?
And then, as a bonus action. Oh wait, is Leia still prone?
No.
No, she's still
Not anymore.
But she's just pretty. I mean, she's not hurt looking, but she's also not like. I mean, she's always good looking, but that's not the point.
Aurora stares right into your face, Immortia, and she says, "I think I know more than you, at least."
Oh. And Hamate is just going to mimic her voice perfectly and say, "I think I know more than you, at least." And then she is going to cast Healing Word on Illyria.
Okay.
Which one's the real one?
She's gonna cast Healing Word on Illyria. So that's
Alright.
a soul check. That's 21 on the soul check.
Yeah.
And then the Healing Word is a
1d4 plus
Four
your
plus
manipulation.
Oh, that's +5. My apologies. So 9 points of healing damage, Illyria.
Thank you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Eagles.
Eagles. Dawn, they are going to be bodyguard duty, so Dawn will be over here. And Dusk will be over here. And they both ready an attack action with their talons. So whenever Mr. Spoopy Spider will pop up, they will fuck him up with talons.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Alright, Arius.
Question.
Yes.
When you interact with an item, what does that cost you? Like action or?
Use a tiny marble of hope, or to imbibe a potion. That's a bonus action to do it yourself. If there's just bringing something out of your backpack or readying a weapon, that is one of the 3 free item interactions that you have in your turn.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, it's just gonna be the bonus action for the marble. Kind of. Knowing he needs to focus on the battle ahead of him, wanting Illyria to come out of this in one piece, he notices that his eyes keeps wandering around this room, worried about that spider. So, like the addict he is, he's gonna take out a marble of hope and crush it, which is the last one he has.
Come on, get your fix.
Roll.
One moment. Okay, I'm back.
That's a 1d4, please.
Okay. Ooh, just what I needed. All right.
Oh, yeah. You're under the threshold.
Calming down, taking a deep breath. He kind of sees what's unfolding in front of him. No clue where the spider is. He's just gonna rinse and repeat. Lightning bolt. Oh, lightning. Is it lightning bolt or lightning ball? It's lightning something. Lightning something bolt. He's gonna lightning bolt Aurora again, paying no mind to the mean words that she is throwing at him.
Start blasting.
Hey.
Why is it not happening when I press the button? There we go. Okay. And I'm vibing. Re-rolling .NET 1 too.
Yeah.
And sculpted spell to avoid Illyria and Ono.
Wait a
Of course.
moment.
don't
One
think you
second.
need it,
I
really.
need to think.
I think you're good without it.
Sculpted spell.
Yeah.
It's 20.
Radius.
Is it
Oh,
only?
1 meter wide only. It's quite small.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. In case, just to make it look at flashy.
Oh, you can use it regardless. Okay, fair enough.
It doesn't cost anything. Yeah. It
Oh,
just
okay,
the only rule is that it needs to be an evocation spell. Unless.
Let's see. 1 second. There's a lot to these. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
With
I take it back.
No, it's really fucking lucky. I attempted to counterspell,
Okay.
and I failed the DV, or before I failed the DV. So it still happens.
All right. That's 26, but I'm gonna re-roll the nat 1, and so that's gonna be a 30.
Yes.
Yeah.
30 amount of damage. She is going to roll to save. Mage Slayer once more. 25.
That's definitely gonna do it. 15.
Yes, 15 points of damage. The last of that sparkling blue crystallized armor shatters as a little bit of that lightning kind of courses through her body, and she grits her teeth for the first time in this combat in pain.
He'll finish his turn. Iris will finish his turn just cracking for the first time, a bit of a half smile, seeing how the battle is going so far, and just let out, yeah, sometimes the classics still work, and that's gonna be the end of his turn.
Alrighto. Let's see.
Is she concentrating?
Yeah, she's concentrating.
Concentrating real hard on something.
There seems to be something like slowing down blows just before it hits her. But she got a 20 on her concentration check, so she keeps it. Okay, alright. Popping into reality with a bonus action. This spider is gonna crawl over towards Nyx. Make that talon attack. It's very true, Haima. Spooter! Cookie, make the talon attack.
Shit, sorry. Why didn't I? Okay, 1d20, plus 5. Wait, is it Frank? No. 19! 9! Shit!
Just from the sheer excitement, that should be a 19. I'm just saying.
The concentration level's going.
No, suddenly the spider appearing out of nowhere. Dawn makes his Which kind of sound like the surprised bird sound, and the spider slips underneath the claw coming at it, and Nyx, you are going to be targeted twice.
Oh, no.
For a critical 20 and a 10 to hit.
Well, I guess the 20 is gonna hit.
Yeah, make me a vitality saving throw. Jesus Christ.
A 22.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Well, if it's poison, I get advantage. So.
Is it poison?
It is
Oh, no,
poison.
I get resistance to poison.
Oh.
Oh!
Well, that's
So I
very
have
good.
half damage.
Okay,
Oh my-
so the mandibles biting into your thigh deals 22 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Yep.
This is now being halved again.
And
Oh, has it been halved? Oh, wait, okay.
Yeah.
no. So 22 halved, so 11 points of... Yeah. 11 points of damage to you because of Arius. And then, oh god, then we're gonna have it. Oh god, it's gonna be helped so much. Let's see. 27.
You could just do like this.
Becoming-
27 divided by 4.
No. It's 54 divided by 4.
Oh, what? 54 divided by 4?
Yeah, because the die critted, right? So 14.
Rounded down, no?
Yeah, 13 points of poison damage. You get a heavy dose of poison, but your Basilius tiefling blood takes care of most of it, filters it away. Make me a concentration check.
Yeah, Nyx don't look so good. Concentration for the blast. Is a 14. Save.
Yeah, you're safe. Alright, that is the spider's turn. Next.
Fuck. How tall is this room?
How tall? Well, it's the standard 3 meter in the middle, but from here to there. Oh god, I need to make
How high
sure.
is the ceiling?
Here, it tapers off in a dramatic angle. Here is just 1 meter high.
Mm-hmm.
So
And in the middle?
in the middle is the normal 3 meters.
3 meters high only? It's a short ceiling.
Maybe it is attic.
I get that, but it's still very
Dwarven
low.
attic.
It's a dwarven attic. But it's tall for him.
Yeah.
Do.
There it is 3 meters, and here it tapers off to 1 meter.
God, this is gonna be a freaking difficult situation, guys.
Yep.
Nyx is going to be surprised first by Spooter attack,
Yeah.
his thinking here is kind of sound, and it's gonna change things up a little bit. So he can still see Riroa.
Yeah, I would say she has at least +2 from you right now.
From a direct attack. Oh yeah, but if I was to do an attack, no. I guess what Nyx is gonna do here is, in desperation, as the poison sort of courses through his veins, it's heavily damaging. Nyx is gonna call out this, guys, I can't keep this up. I can't take damage for 2. And he says, I have to and before he actually says what he's gonna do, he'll do it. Wincing in pain, and you can see like it's like the veins are kind of dark on his neck from like the damage. He does not look healthy at all. He looks at Riro as he's like squints his eyes closed, and then he only opens up the evil eye on his forehead. And as he does so, the soul mark sort of like twinkles as he uses heightened spell to cast Hold Person on Rewara.
Yes.
Hey.
Bless will fall.
Oh no.
And she has to roll a.
So she rolls with disadvantage, but because
Yeah.
you target her with a spell, she rolls with advantage, so it becomes neutral.
It's not a spell necessarily. It's a spell effect because it's I'm not casting a spell. I'm just being able to cast Hold Person. Well, it says targets one creature of her casts one of the following spells on the target, requiring neither somatic nor material components to do so. So it's more innate casting. So as far as she's concerned, she doesn't even know that I'm casting a spell.
True. Let me double check the.
Like, I'm not saying any words, I'm not incanting anything, I'm just looking at her.
Yeah. It's a spell effect. It's not a spell cast. Okay. Sure. But she do still get that thing activating. Okay. And it is a composure saving throw, or a resolve.
It is a resolve saving throw.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, she just makes it.
No!
Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking.
Oh no!
God. Even with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Yeah.
No, yeah, did a roll with disadvantage. Let me roll again. Critical 20.
Can you stop fucking off?
I love you, but fuck off.
And you are like, oh, why are you saying fuck you, Bexxy? Why are you so mean to her? But why?
Roroa,
You know,
yeah, Roroa
fuck
puts eye contact,
I
goes
feel
over,
bad.
goes over to the chessboard, and you knocks down the king, and it goes back.
So, as she like resists it, like the evil
so
eye
good.
goes black and bleeds as he goes blind.
Oh, the bishop falls. The white bishop falls on the chessboard.
Problematic. Shit.
Oh god. Oh.
No bless. You guys don't have bless.
Yep. And bless disappears.
Well, good thing it's not. Wait. No.
Alright, start of her turn.
Start of her turn, she
Hold on,
dies.
hold on, wait, Bexy, before you.
Huh?
I'm just doing one thing.
Oh, yeah, of course. What were you gonna do?
Oh no, it's my saving throw. It's not her saving throw. Dang. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my god, these jokes in the shed. Oh my god, you guys, stop, please. I'm trying to focus. Why bother trying, Arius? Every step you've taken, I've had to save you from your own fall. Just stop. Make me a stress check with disadvantage.
Because I have advantage from the level of stress, would that null the disadvantage?
The spider is so bad for you that
I see.
it's disadvantage.
No problem. That makes sense. Hold on. Okay. Arius, oh my god, you're so brave. You're a big dwarf.
Woo! But the DV increased.
No!
You need 16 now.
Fuck off.
But
Small boy.
But the
Small dwarf.
I'm rolling less now. 2 points of stress.
Yeah. still kind of mixed between that. He can't get that spider out of his head. His eyes keep looking at the corner of his eyes. On the corner of his head, just looking over at it. Breathing a little heavy.
Oh, okay. And then she makes her attack. What do I want to do this turn? What flavor do I want?
It's bad when the DM says, "How do I want to do this?"
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, kind of piss Bexxy off, I guess.
Bexxy, have I said that your hair looks incredible?
Yeah, you look amazing, Bexxy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Julie, doesn't look after I said it, Julie.
I don't know. I just told her to like
Scary
fuck
now.
off several times.
I need to be here, by the way, Bexxy. Sorry.
What?
Because it's within 2 meters, so I have to be there.
Okay.
Would
That's fine.
that be a...
I haven't left the range, I don't think, of the spider. and-
Okay. Alright. Okay. Using her soul weapon, her eyes glows this deep ocean blue, and she uses the soul weapon ability to quicken spell. And as a bonus action, she is going to drop repelling ward and cast haste on herself.
Ruh-roh.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Illyria,
Yes.
let's see what we can do here. I can't use my martial arcanist because I don't have a bonus action anymore. But I am... yes. 27 to hit.
Miss.
That's right.
That will do it. Except if I try, is it like a melee attack?
Yes, it's just a normal spear attack coming your way. She moves it above her head and tries to stab down on you.
I am gonna chance it and use my reaction to parry, and
Oh!
I'm gonna go cry in a corner.
After a successful hit, I'm going to use my falling strike, so I'm gonna use my third weapon technique. I need you to make me a bronze saving throw. 15? Yeah, that is just what you needed. You're still gonna take damage now. That's an 18 piercing damage coming down from below, stabbing you straight into your
Okay, that's
upper arm.
half, right?
Yes, because of
Yeah.
yes.
Warding bond.
Yes. Second attack, it's just gonna be normal with the spear, a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Alright. My hasted action, 28 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighto. That is going to be 3 points of damage, 6 halved. Then I'm going to action
It's quartered
surge.
now, right? Is it quartered?
No, because
No.
Iris took stress again.
No, he added 2, right? He had.
Oh yeah,
never mind.
Arius
He
doesn't
took a pill.
resist anymore. Yeah. So, 9 damage to Nyx, 9 damage to Illyria on the first one. This is gonna be 3 to you each on the second. And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay, well, so the second one was 3 damage? Is that
Yes.
quartered?
No.
No.
Oh.
It was 9 damage to you both on the first hit, and then 3 damage to you both.
It's Nick's down.
No, so that will be quartered to 1 health, so because you can only have maximum. So no, he's really low.
No. It was 6 damage Illyria took, turns into 3, and Illyria's and Nyx takes 3.
Why is it 3?
because it's no longer halved due to
Yeah,
areas of stress going up.
Yeah.
What damage? Does
Oh,
it
it's
type?
not half.
What damage type is a spear? Is it piercing?
piercing.
All damage is turned into psychic in this
Oh, okay,
dungeon.
okay.
So guys, I really need to know like the numbers here that are accurate because it
Okay,
makes
so
a
Nix, you
difference.
take 9 and 3.
9 and 3.
Yeah.
Then Nix hits the ground.
No.
Shit. Okay.
And the warding bond also drops.
It's gone. Fuck! I'm sorry, I'm so useless.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I have to roll a resolve saving throw.
Yes. Or a vitality saving throw for going down.
Vitality for going down is a 16.
That succeeds. You needed a 14. Oh yeah, you guys. Alright, action surge. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And that's a 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is all she can do. Illyria,
Hmm?
it's your turn.
I mean, Illyria is panicking a little seeing this go down,
Understandably.
but there isn't really anything she can do. She is going to cast haste on herself.
Yeah. The two hasty ladies against each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The visuals.
Yeah, they just turn into this blurry kind of vision before you. It's just rapier and spear.
My vibe's pretty good.
Your vibe is so good.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Only thing you hear is just clink, clink,
Oh,
clink.
Yes, exactly. It just becomes this blur of metal and wood and bodies.
As her action, she's just gonna, as her hasted action, she's just gonna attack.
Okay.
Or not.
Wow. Wow.
Wait. As my reaction, I shall give Illyria advantage.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
That's not enough.
Wait, but you have something.
No, there's no
I don't
blessings
have
if that's what you
anything.
mean.
No.
Bless us down.
Ay. Alright.
But I have that up, so you know.
Yeah. Then Amardia.
Hamartia seeing Nix go down. Shut. Oh no. You go back right now, and she will not give a whisper in the wind, but instead a large shout to wake Nix up, as she will use Healing Word at 3rd level.
Preach.
Which 21 on the vibe check, so that's
Vibing so hard.
So good vibes. Yes, indeed.
3d4 plus 5.
We are indeeding so hard right now.
14 points of healing damage as Nix,
Yay.
you're back from the dead. And
Your eyes
then
open.
Hamartia is going to do something extremely stupid. She is going to run directly under the eagle. Will run towards the giant spider, and then will use her beguiling aura and switch her form into that of, I don't know, like a spider lady. That's something I can do.
Like a
I've
rider?
tried it.
Yeah, like a really attractive driver.
Oh my god.
As she will switch her form, she will use the guiding aura on the spider. So basically, the spider has to make an intelligence or cunning saving throw against my spell DV, which is 16. And on a failed save, the creature shall be charmed by me for the next turn.
That's a 2.
The creature is charmed by me.
Bexxy spider action, and it's not Nyx.
That's why she was so quiet.
She's like, you see how mighty I go to next and see, I'm going to pull something out of your book. And then she transforms into this dried. And you hear this like loud Slavic accent go, "Oh, spider." And she want to web some people up with these legs. And she...
Yeah.
And then she's going to point to Ro and say, "She has been so mean to me. Please, oh, the spider, do something."
The fuck? Oh my god.
That's the best thing ever.
Amazing.
Now, the question is, do you think Roroa, prepared for this tactic? Now Roroa starts flirting with the spider.
Highly unlikely.
They're both flirting with the spiders like, I came prepared. I think you're very attractive, spider. Please come back to my side.
I can't speak.
Can we remind us of inspiration?
Yeah, Cookie, take fucking inspiration, okay? Thank you so much, Random. Thank you so much for the bits. Take care. I love you, man. Bye. Okay. Yeah.
What do you say we get out of this attic and find some real food?
Oh, please cocoon her.
Okay.
Gross.
The spider starts tap dancing in front of you, like some kind of weird mating dance.
It's a top.
Okay.
Not like that.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
Nope, that's enough.
Okay. What does Dusk
know
and
what to
Dawn
do.
do?
Dusk and Dawn. Dawn will see the spider is being currently rather busy. We'll go over here because I believe the spider is currently not going to attack.
No, it's completely absorbed by how bulbous your behind is.
So both Dusk and Dawn will get over here. Dawn shall attack twice, while Dusk shall use the help action to help Alea, and just like Taitu, use his wing as a curtain to make Alea non-visible to Ro.
Okay.
Oh.
Go for it.
Ooh,
Hey
that's
Mo,
fucking cool.
you're also amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay,
for the bits.
so first thing first, this is the Talon. That's 21 to hit Ro.
It's still
No,
20.
19, my apologies, 19. I already added the +2 for the flanking.
Oh, well, it was 24 with repelling ward, -2 to 22, and then haste +2, so it's still 24.
I see. Nope, they both miss. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. That's the Eagle's turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Arius. Yeah.
Holding it in, absolutely. This is the most, worse than a nightmare.
Remember to roll your DB5 to see if you act.
Thank you. Yes. All right.
Yes, you're fine.
Yeah, holding it in, whatever he ate before going in here, it is staying in his stomach. But sort of having a quick and hastened flashback to the loss of his own companions and seeing Nyx down, there's almost this moment of slightly overcoming the fear of the spider as he'll look towards Nyx and hold up his soul mark, pull out his soul, and cast Healing Word at second level, yeah.
Ooh.
You can cast Healing Word too? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Again, your
I did
soul
so well,
mark
yeah.
alerts that raven with that blue, crackling energy with a backdrop of that bright neon green.
Yeah, let me do a vibe check.
Vibe it out.
Come on. Vibe a little bit. Ooh,
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, I can
you're
vibe.
I think he's
vibing.
toe tapping a little bit. Ooh. Eyes
Dancing
closed.
with the spiders? Yeah.
Humming a little bit.
Seeing the spider dance is like, maybe they're not so bad after all. Alright, so that's a 2d8 plus 5 for Nyx. Okay. So you heal 11. Looking around frantically, quite exhausted after having shot lightning bolt after lightning bolt. Arius, seeing Roroa as the main threat, he takes in a deep breath as his arms are sort of quivering a little bit from the overuse of this arcane energy, and he yet again muster a clasp with his hands as he, a chain of lightning connects between his two palms, pulls out another soul, and he attempts to shoot off another lightning bolt.
Damn. And you're not the only one quivering around here.
Are you allowed to do that? 2 spells?
It's a healing word is a bonus action, and lightning bolt
but
is a.
if you cast a
You're allowed a level 1, right?
yes.
Okay, so it becomes an action at level at higher levels.
No. In your turn, you're only able when you cast 2 spells in a turn. One of them has to be level 1 or a cantrip.
I didn't know that. Well, in that case, Arius is not gonna do that, and he's gonna. So that will count as his action, right?
No. The healing word is still a bonus action. You're just still limited to up to level 1 on your main action.
In that case, Arius will walk right over here to Nyx, and can he use expend an action to help Nyx up?
Sure. Yeah.
He'll do that.
To help me out.
Yeah, just help you up from prone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So blind.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna help Nyx up, and Nyx, you can definitely hear Arius. Despite having moved around too much, he's also quite exhausted from his expansion of magic. But he just picks Nyx up and goes, "Come on, you carried us this far. Don't go down now." And
Okay.
and that's gonna be the end of his turn.
After some more alluring tap dancing towards Cookie, Harmonia, you can feel the warmth of the spider move above you. And basically stand a bit like on top of you or in your space as it will attack twice. Aurora.
Not a spider can feel all of our pain. Well, mostly Illyria's pain, to be fair.
Wait.
You know what? It's gonna move down here. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh. On me?
Wait. No, the spooter
The
is attacking her?
scooter is
The foot is attacking
no.
Aurora.
Oh god, no! It can't actually. Yeah, no. Okay, it's gonna. Yeah, it's a little bit strange, wonky with space here, but I will allow it. It actually hits
Oh,
Aurora.
Bexxy, you don't have to. You just can't end your turn in the space.
Oh yeah,
so-
that's true. That's true. Yeah. But it's gonna move there still. So it gets flanking with Dawn. So
Ooh.
it,
Hamachi turned the spider.
So
Are you complaining?
No, not at all. It's just really unexpected.
So Roar needs to make a vitality saving throw against being poisoned. This is not a spell effect.
What is happening?
Aurora failed. What? And in total, Aurora takes 25 points of damage. And she's poisoned.
Yes!
And con save? Resolve save?
Yeah, and a resolve save for.
Disadvantage because she's poisoned.
12. No, it's only ability checks and attack rolls when you're poisoned. It's not
Okay.
saving throws.
I was making it a bit of fine.
But she needs to do indeed a saving throw. She still has Warcaster. Against DB12. That's an 11.
Really? No shit.
She was so held back.
No.
She dropped haste?
No. She will use her second soul weapon ability, which is Great Focus, and that means once per short rest, she can succeed on a failed concentration check. But it's used. It's used.
It's like a legendary save.
Aurora is so taken aback that the spider is attacking her that she was not prepared for the first attack, and as the poison kind of darkens her vein to this purple, this shining like purple to blue hue coursing through her arms, she starts to get a cold sweat, but using her shield she pushes away the second bite attack. Yeah, that's the spider's turn. MVP spider. Next. Oh?
Matia will just say in Aurola's voice, I know much more than you do.
Nyx.
As Nyx is helped up by Irius, still blind, he whispers to Irius, like you carry us this far. It's like, I may have carried this far, but at this point in time, I think I'm a little bit happy I'm blind. Don't know what's going on. Kinda don't want to know. And I just need to check one wording of a spell here. I don't know if I need to see. It doesn't say I need to see to cast this spell. As he gets up, you can see Irius, the tattoo on his neck, the center part begins to glow and then spin to become more of a flat orb as the soul comes out. It is going to convert into a spiritual weapon as a shiny golden shield takes place right in front of him. He was looking that way, so it makes sense. He knows where potentially Ruroa is. And where's my freaking thingy? Items next. No, there it is. Bam. Yes, indeed.
Alrighto. Anything else?
When I cast a spell, I can make a melee attack spell against Ruroa.
Okay. It will be at disadvantage though, because you're blind, right?
It's no, I don't need to see. I just command the spiritual weapon to do it, and because Ruroa is poisoned, wouldn't that be at advantage? No. No, it's just her attacks.
Yes. Yeah, her attacks and ability checks.
Okay. So it is just a standard attack. I need to do my thing. Here we go.
You do get +2 though.
I'm vibing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
27 to hit.
+2.
Both tapping their toe in tantrum?
29. 22
29.
points of damage? Holy
That
shit.
is almost a maximum roll.
You hear like a resounding the entire leg. Attic.
Yes, so the first time Iris sees this, it's the shield with both an angel and a demon on it.
Holy
like
shit.
Emblazoned in the middle. I don't know if Bexxy, you can do the Shift Z thing on it.
Yeah.
showcase it.
Whoa. Okay.
Love
Holy
that.
shit.
Yeah. I just need to check all my numerous reaction options here.
So since Roroa is a construct, is she hollow or is she like full inside?
Like, again, like these monochromatic forms, they don't bleed, they just, like, their form slowly whittle down until there's nothing left.
Yeah.
No? Okay. No, I will just take 22 points of damage.
22 force gong damage.
Yeah. Still
Oh my god,
really-
now that's the only sound I imagine every time you hit someone with that. I hate it.
Oh.
I've gotta hit Strahd with that at least once before we die, please.
Still reeling from the poison coursing through her veins, she stumbles as a big shield is basically used as a pad to just smack her over the head. And you're pretty sure that her head gets slightly deformed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resolve saving throw for haste.
Yes, and she
And-
succeeded.
Okay, cool. And because Nyx is blind, he can't really do anything else. So at the end of his turn, you see that the bloody black ichor over his eyes sort of tears out and runs down his cheeks like mascara. And you see his eyes are red again, and he can see and looks into your eye, Irius, and says, "I'd rather close my eyes." But, he looks around like, what the fuck is going on?
This
at
is
the end
a
of his turn.
mess.
Alright, Aurora's turn. Okay. This is what happens when noble children don't know when to quit. She says as she stumbles. Arius, make me a stress check.
I feel like I also need to make one here.
Just a regular stress check?
The spider is still a thing. And
Okay.
it's scary.
But it's dancing. It's nice.
Yeah, but he has arachnophobia, okay? Skill.
Oh, it's closer to him too. So yeah, probably one of his hairs that are on the leg brushed him.
Oh,
like just-
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he moved over you as well.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that visual I don't need.
Gave you like a hairy pat.
Yeah, to feel like the belly hairs.
3 points of stress.
Yes, I'll take that, no problem. I relate.
Okay, what will I do?
You will surrender and tell us we are good and we won Frostmark.
Nothing's gonna die. Don't taunt the GM.
Yeah,
Like, don't you all the
never
time.
taunt your GM.
Yeah.
I'm like worried that you won Frostmark, and then you have the old Nintendo Pokemon music play.
Congratulations.
Well,
You
Illyria,
are the
you
Frostmark.
are still the only one that is currently in a battle with her. She's gonna use her bonus action to second wind.
Yeah, but is it a third wind?
And then yeah, she's gonna make 2 attacks normally against Illyria. Right now, being poisoned, she falls back to the thing she knows best.
But it's a disadvantage because she's
AoEs.
Yes, the first one is only a 12. She stumbles as she tries to hit you, and you notice immediately, Illyria, that she is not as meticulous as she normally is. The second one is a 24.
Okay, with haste, my AC is a 21.
Mm-hmm.
And Illyria is going
I'm gonna use my
to
last ticky die.
bring up a shield.
I'm gonna use my last technique die.
Do you get to do that?
Before it's determined, so as long as I say it before you say I'm gonna use shield, then well, we can compare.
I'm just trying to be polite here.
The wording is a little bit interesting, especially with energy. I'm trying not to meta it too much. But this is 26. You still might be able to defend yourself.
Not with shield, I'm not.
Alright.
I can use my reaction to try and parry it.
But
Alright.
use your reaction for shield, so I don't think you can do that twice.
I mean,
I will say that if I say I'm gonna use a weapon technique dice before you say you're gonna use shield, then you haven't used shield yet.
yeah, that's what my line of thinking was
Yes.
here.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, it's confusing, but like a lot of that's like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I'm sorry.
That would be too much meta.
Activated my chat card.
Yeah, that's activated my reaction.
No.
Well, you activated my reaction.
Alright.
No.
Then you
Wait,
take
but you.
23 points of piercing damage as she rights herself, squints her eyes, sweat in her forehead as she really aims this time, and you try to dodge, but she still gets a big gash on the side of your arm. Yeah, that's
At least my concentration's fine.
true. That's Revoria.
Ivan.
Illyria.
I mean, Illyria's not looking great at all. So she is going to just yeah, she's gonna let's get here. She's going to attack Aurora.
Understandably.
With no, just regularly. So 3 attacks.
Combo.
That's not.
Oh, she didn't
also
do
not a
her
D.
poison saving throw at the end of her turn.
You got +2.
She's saved from the poison at the end of her turn, and she focused up. Oh god.
And then
So 18, 25, and 18?
Wait, first of all, several things. My apologies.
Oh.
I just realized. First of all, Dusk used the help action to give you an advantage on one of his attacks. So let's say the first one, because that's a help action.
I think it's a
I'm
bit
not
late
sure
to say
that-
that he did that.
works like that.
Wait, so how does the help action works?
It's you do it on their turn. You say that they will use the help action.
Yeah, that was what I did.
But
Oh,
yeah,
you
that's
did?
what he did. And I will say it would have triggered on the first attack. So it's okay, you can
Okay.
reroll the 16.
And I will use my reaction with my vision and trigger to give you a reaction on the second attack.
But the second attack will hit with +2, right? It's a 25.
Yeah, but so the third attack.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! All of them hit
But I turned it to 3 hits!
Yes!
It's a team effort.
All of them hit! Oh my god! Yeah.
And then Illyria is
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's-
your thorax.
going to action surge as well.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh la la.
cut him up.
No.
Nope. Nope.
But that's still 3 attacks, so I think she has to roll concentration 3 times.
Yes, yes. But I need to wait to see what you roll. So roll damage 3 times.
1d6.
Focusing on removing the poison through her blood, it leaves her completely open to your 3 attacks, dealing 20 points of damage in total. Aurora is looking
That's 30.
roughed. Yeah, you're
No.
completely right. No?
Oh, okay, yeah, it was for a second
20,
like, wait a
30.
minute.
Yes,
that's
yes,
30.
yes, completely right. Yeah, she is looking hurt for the first time. Her form has taken quite a
Illyria's
few
kind of
hits.
bleeding out right away.
Yes, and I will roll my my result saves. Cool. Yes. 24, 17, and 25. She keeps haste.
Yeah.
But
Illyria's
still, it
looking-
feels supremely satisfying, Illyria, to outclass Aurora. She's trying to parry and block you, but this time, you just get this divine inspiration, and you sneak your way through her guard.
Yes. It's great. She looks very satisfied, a bit disappointed because her action surge, but she just, she's gonna take it, but she's not looking good.
No,
She's
understandably.
trying to power through her injuries, but she's not looking good.
Alright, Amarnia.
Hamatia will put her hand on the ground, seeing how rough Roa is looking, and she is going to prepare to cast Erupting Earth at 3rd level, and she is basically starting to rotate the ground to rumble it a little bit, but like almost holding a spring before letting it loose. But she is waiting, she is going to prepare it and shall cast it. After dusk and dawn will clear out of the way or die.
Oh,
And that's Hamatia's turn.
okay.
Now we're back to dusk and dawn. And dusk will fly up, possibly provoking an opportunity attack if she wants.
I'm gonna keep my reaction.
Okay, fine. And so does Dawn, and as they do so, Hamatia's action will trigger, and she will cast a Raptic Nerve directly
Wait, do you
on...
want to not attack first, or?
Oh yes, I can attack first, so...
They can-
but I didn't know if they are going to... You are absolutely correct, Nick, thank you. So we're gonna attack first! First thing first is Dusk with a +2 because of flanking shit.
Yeah.
So that's the talents. That's an 11. That's the big for 16. He sucks ass. And now it's Dusk's turn. 21 and 9.
Lyria might be way harder to try and block, but Aurora, without almost thinking or exerting any effort, she blocks beak talon.
Very well. Then they both fly up, and as they do, the ground shall erupt from beneath.
Okay.
First things first is a soul check.
Alright.
25. Okay.
You're
Still vibing, still
vibing. Oh my
Still
god.
vibing.
Always vibing.
And so that's gonna be a 16 dexterity save, half damage on success, 16 bludgeoning magical bludgeoning on hit.
Okay. I rolled so low. As a 12, that's a fail.
So she takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, she does. And disadvantage on your next attack roll.
No, that's because I forgot to do the thing.
Oh, okay.
That's a vicious smoker thing. Okay, that's Matia's turn and the eagle's turn. They they come back down at the end of their turn after avoiding the blast.
the floorboards stick out from the carpet, basically piercing through Aurora's soles. And for a moment, she falters, almost falling to her knees. But she picks herself up again, preparing to defend herself from the next attack. Irius.
At the end of my turn, the Mr. Spooder is no longer charmed, so
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
working.
Okay.
Well, Ruro has to do.
Am I
resolve
afraid?
save.
Okay.
Resolve.
That you do. Thank you for reminding me. Critical 20.
Nice.
Whew. Okay. For a mix of wanting to get the fuck away from that spider and hopefully wanting to put an end to this, Irius is gonna fumble. Let's see here. Just want to check out that I have the range. Boom. Yeah, he's gonna run 3 meters past Nyx up here. Turn around, and he's gonna line his hand up, still quivering, just as before. He's exhausted, but with the assistance of his other hand, he raises his arm up, preparing another lightning bolt, pulling out a soul. Hopefully, we're gonna be vibing. Aiming it directly at Aurora, ready to sculpt the spell to avoid hitting any of his friends.
Counterspell.
Well, whatever I can say about that.
15, and I needed a 14. Bringing up her own soul from her own soul mark. How many? Remind me what the soul mark of Aurora was.
It was petal. It was a water petal on her neck.
Oh, yeah, it shines this dark blue, pulsating light, and Irius, for a second, you lose concentration and the soul is lost. Not the soul, the spell is lost.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
man, I'm
you
about to
lose
be
the soul.
useless. Okay. Yeah. With the spell, just it's very rare for Irius to experience this, almost fizzling out like a short-circuiting shock. It just, you hear a little sap. He worryingly look at his hand and looks at Aurora with a very questioning look in his face. He looks towards Illyria, having dueled with Aurora. He raises his hand up again, a little worried about the same thing happening, and he's gonna cast Healing Word on Illyria. First level.
I told you, I know you too well. Go ahead.
There we go. Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna make it. That's his vibe check.
Yeah, that's his vibe
He's
check.
gonna lose
And
that soul.
Lose a potency 1 soul. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
There. As that comment grazes him in his hurry of wanting to try and heal up Illyria, soul gets out of his hand, disappears. He looks towards Roroa, sighs. Yeah, well, can't blame me. Never been much for small talk, for some strange reason. The only time we're really talking is right here, right at that board. So what do you say? Let's end this game. And he finishes his turn.
Righto. Okay. Spider. 1 for Nyx, 2 for Lyria, and 3 for Dusk. Okay.
Come on, hit us. No.
So Illyria, let's see if we can hit you. A critical 20.
Can you stop rolling 20s all
Yeah.
the time?
Holy
Okay,
shit,
guys, I'm gonna
Bexxy.
go down.
Make me
I mean-
a vitality saving throw.
What?
Yeah, for the poison effect.
What's my vitality? Do I dare look?
That's a
I'm gonna
fail. You take 70 points of damage.
How much?
70.
7-0.
7-0.
I'm down.
But you're not dead. That's good.
Yeah, that's good indeed.
You're so totally focused and zeroed in on Aurora. So when this spider that you thought were on your side bites down into into your torso, over your right shoulder, the mandibles sink deep into your chest, and with a sharp pulse of poison, the world darkens and you fall to the floor.
Oh my god.
Do I need to roll something for like an injury?
Yes, make me another vitality saving throw.
Come on. Come on.
Can I use Indomitable when I'm down? Probably not.
What is the wording of Indomitable?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'm gonna assume I can't.
Dusk can make an opportunities attack.
Yeah, Dusk will use his talent and he will give it a spinning
You already
kick.
used it this rest though, Illyria.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
That's 9. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, it's a long rest thing.
Man, I'm rolling like shit on Dusk and
Yeah,
Dusk.
no, I'm
Yeah.
getting an injury. I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, against poison.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Yeah, make me a 1d8 plus 1d12.
Why is my character so useless?
I think this is just really did not.
No.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh no, that's so bad.
Oh no! Minor liver damage.
That means
It's only mine now.
Oh shit!
It means extra poison damage when you take poison damage. You are almost perpetually under. You could be under a perpetual poisoned condition if you fail saving throw
Yeah.
at the end of your long rest.
Yep.
And it's gonna take a big heal to heal that.
Illyria is such a fucking joke. It's not even funny.
No, hey, come on,
Aurora is just a very mean
no, it's a
character
hard
trying to
punch up to
fight.
you.
Aurora
Yep.
is Illyria leveled up, of course. Okay. Next.
Holy shit! Fuck! I'm out of juice.
Okay. Aurora, I guess.
I will still point out, Aurora and the spider are both hurt.
Yeah. He's gonna have to go Nova. This will be one, like, as he sees Illyria drop again. The first time he saw that happen, it was not too long ago, with Joseph giving her the damage, and he
wait.
brought out.
Hamo's completely right. Everything is psychic damage. Is on the psychic table.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
Hey,
That's
well, thank you
probably-
for saving us some liver damage.
Does that
Thank you
make
for
it
saving.
I have a feeling brain damage is worse.
Hey, at least it's not alcoholism, you know.
You have disadvantage from Tower.
Oh god, but you can get stunned. That's even worse. Fuck you, Hemo.
Wait. Regenerate. You also.
Yeah.
Oh, after that, everybody's gonna think
Potency
she's so
7.
fucking weak.
Yeah. And everything is psychic here. Okay.
Okay,
Hey
so
Mo, you did this to us.
we blame you.
I mean, can we go back to being alcoholic? Holy shit!
Alcoholic.
Everybody, like, especially Arius, is gonna think that, like, Illyria just goes down whenever anything happens to her.
Trust me, whatever is happening in Arius's brain, don't worry about it right now.
I know, I just
He
feel
is
like
not
Illyria
judging.
looks so fucking weak right now.
Okay,
We've been dealing with the others very well. I just think
Yeah.
somebody with an incredibly high AC is like the bane of Illyria.
Yeah.
And the anti-mage thing that applies to you too.
Yeah.
So
High
I think
AV
Aurora
tank.
is just really mean.
High
Yeah.
AV tank and anti-mage.
Oh my god, who made it that way? What an idiot.
Okay, next. Going Nova.
Going over, it's like staring like through the spectral shield. His eyes will burn hot as
Speaking
he
of being
pulls
alcoholic.
out a soul, like his soul mark almost like bursts into flames off of his neck as he pulls out one giant soul. He's gonna upcast Guiding Bolt to 3rd level and twin it.
Oh my god.
And I've
And,
used my reaction, okay.
So, Guiding Bolt, the first one, kablam, 27 to hit. And he's gonna lose the soul, one of the souls used to cast it. So roll me a 1d2.
Okay. That's not
Okay, one of level 1
correct.
souls. Wait.
I
Why are you
didn't
rolling?
roll. I rolled with the
Oh, right.
silver
Oh, so
marker.
it's a 2nd level soul. Okay.
And I muted
That's okay.
myself as I did that. Wow.
Okay. So that's fine. So 27 to hit on the first one. It is upcast, so I need to, on this damage, increase it by quite a bit.
Yeah, and you're not within my melee range. I don't have my reaction. Yeah.
So it's just another 2d6 on top of that one. So that is another 10 points. So it's a 25 radiant damage on that first one.
Alright.
And then the second one will be at advantage.
Go for it.
23 to hit. With another 2d6 on top of that.
You needed 24 since.
Oh, well.
Wait, let me roll.
It's +2. No, it's not +2 because I'm not flaky. But
I need
have
to roll my concentration check. If I fail this concentration check,
Okay, you do that.
25. So that's a 12. 17.
Let's go. I have a thing. I have one. If that one's looking to miss, I will use my Celestial Blessed ability because he's going over. He's pouring into this, so I can use this once per short rest, and I will add 2d4 onto this attack to make sure it hits.
Really? Okay.
So it's a 30 to hit.
And you deal 14 damage?
No, it's the additional just do 2d6 on top of that.
Well, there's no need. 14 is exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So it's like literally just exploding with fury about the fact that Rorora took it down. And there's a spider there still, right?
Yeah.
Unless it turns, back into a statue.
You deal some damage to it, I guess, and then it goes into a statue.
Oh, can I bonk it? Because I will.
Sure,
I'll
sure,
bonk
go
it.
ahead. Yeah, bonk away.
Get bonked. 24 hit. That's a 16 points of bonk damage.
Yeah. Like a leg has been severed, but as Aurora goes through her death, Aurora staggers, leans heavily on her spear, somehow keeping herself upright despite the clear fatigue on her face. Well. It's not an easy feat to conquer me. I can see your potential. Learn from our mistakes. Remove the king's pawns before you confront him in his castle. Looking over to you, Arius. Not everyone is given a second chance. So, be better this time. She releases a big sigh, slumps to the floor, her monochromatic form melts into a shining blue puddle, loses all cohesion, and absorbed into the carpet and the wooden flooring, disappearing from you.
I immediately go to Illyria. It's not my turn, but
Oh, it's still an initiative?
I think initiative's
as
done.
in, like, I don't know if Hamatia was gonna do like an immediate thing.
Matya would have wanted to heal her as fast as she could.
Okay, then Hamatia would cast it before Nyx could.
Okay.
Yes, Hamatia looks at her like, oh no! And she will cast the healing word at first level.
Mm-hmm.
4 plus 5. You get back 6 points of healing damage.
Illyria, as you open your eyes with the worst...
13 on the soul check.
That's good.
Yeah, it's just what I needed.
Okay.
Illyria, as you open your eyes with the worst splitting headache that you've ever had, we're gonna go for a short break.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I'm having
shit.
a bit of an existential crisis in the middle of the session.
If I had my reaction, I would have attempted to bounce your spell back at you, Nyx.
Well, good thing you didn't.
Good thing they didn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Bounce.
get
Oh
some
my
chocolate
god, you
milk
could
and
do that?
cry.
Yeah,
Reflect
higher soul weapon shield can reflect spells. It's a check to do so, but I could have.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh no, those lightning bolts wouldn't. Glad I got-
I was actually waiting for you, Bowie, if you wanted to do a force blast, or something like that.
That would have been kind of
But
comedic.
you were just using
He's
saving
got a
throws.
sunburn on its face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you're just
You know,
using saving throws. So.
I'm having a bit of a conflict here because on one point it's really satisfying to see like Hero go up to be such a menace.
Mhm.
But I don't want it to be a menace on our fucking group.
Yeah, when Bexxy asked me to come up with some ideas for some characters, I really should have just said toddlers.
But then you would have survived Death House, so.
Then that. Oh yeah, true.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
Welcome
I'll
back.
be back in a sec.
My grandma snuck in here earlier and gave me some weird cake.
It's a good time for some cake.
Yeah, Hemo. I thought about taking a level into discipline or two to just get extra reactions. I think is a monk thing you can get. But I didn't think it was really in her wheelhouse, so I decided against it.
So you take your second reaction.
Yeah. By spending mastery points.
It's so interesting to go from sort of like dunking, especially on Kyther, and I mean, Joseph was locked down after the first couple of rounds, but just to see, like, the reality check that
Hell
is
yeah.
Roroa.
2 of us went down.
Yeah, shit, and the contemplation that we might have to, like, do a long rest in this place is gonna be great.
I mean, short rest being what they are to recover spell slots. I mean,
Oh.
the thing is that Nyx does have one final thing he can do, but it's like running out of potential resource that isn't just like spell slots.
Souls.
Well, souls, yes. Nyx always constantly lose souls anyway, but it's also about like the abilities, like
Oh yeah.
racial abilities or like AO abilities that are once per long rest kind of deal.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And Ethereal. Oh my god, Ethereal.
I'm not even. That's fucked. Oh man. So hold on. Just for me to understand, because I got a little confused. What is it counterspell is rolled against?
If it's a higher level than level 3, then I need to do 10 plus the spell's level.
Ah, so 13.
Yeah, so 14. I needed to do basically a spell attack against, and I rolled underneath 14 on the first time.
Okay,
I tried,
okay.
and above on the second attempt of my counter spell. Yeah.
I see. All right, that's good to know.
And also the rule that you cannot cast 2 spells in combat. I think in normal D&D or most GMs say you can cast a cantrip if you cast 2 spells. I'm more lenient to say you can cast up to level 1 for your second spell.
Okay, I was not aware of that rule. It totally makes sense for me, so it's good to know.
There you go. There you go. Oh, but what a good combat encounter. Damn.
Yeah, for sure. That was freaking dangerous.
That was scary.
I don't think this is the first time ever 2 have gone down in a single combat.
Really?
Oh.
But not at
Yeah,
the same
because-
time, obviously, but
yeah.
Well, don't worry, sports fans, because we got 6 more taxidermies ready to revive.
Oh yeah. That was just Shadow, bro. That was her clone.
You just have a guy with a megaphone coming in.
That was my puppet. Oh yeah, like it's a sports show or something.
Yeah, it's an arena. Have you guys played Gollum? Well, that game was so bad that we stole him from the game and put him in here. There he is. Comes back to life. It's this guy down here. Just starts running around,
The
jumping on
gas.
people's heads.
Oh god. Imagine if it would be like 1 by 1, like the taxidermies come to life and you had to. But this one here, like at the bottom right, I get
That
it.
one
It's
is
like
the
that.
most evil one.
Is that the? There is a creature in Frostmark that is of the forest, right? It's like from The Witcher, like
Yeah.
sort of lore, but
Inspired
it's also
by-
in Frostmark.
Inspired
so
by the
back-
Leshen?
back again.
A Leshen, yeah, that's it.
Indeed.
So everything that I saw on this taxidermy thing is like shit. Frostmark has one of every one of these, and I really hope it's not the Leshen.
Yeah, I feel like the one we would maybe have a better time with is this asshole, because he can't really fly in here.
Hey,
it's pretty.
it's mommy.
Oh
There's not
no!
really that much space to fly around.
It's basically
Mom?
a bone devil,
Mommy?
a
Sorry.
ghast, a leshy, a werewolf, a gargoyle, and an oni.
Werewolf! I'm gonna try chain bolt in this direction.
But the worst is over here. You have some kind of weird boar, I think, here. But the worst is the mummy. This is a mummy over here.
I'm a collector.
Mommy Lord.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'm a collector of all sorts. Yeah, yes, the mummy. We went to the Egypt. It was wonderful.
That would have been terrible. That would have been terrible. A mummy lord? Yeah. GG.
I've heard that. Isn't there like a mummy rot thing that's really bad, or is that not
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember it from 4th edition.
Oh, they only. So I haven't played enough to go against these things, but I've been told mummy rot is horrible, and I've been told that black pudding is horrible. I think it's called black pudding or black ooze. I don't know.
Yeah. The black pudding is pretty bad. Rust monster as well.
Yeah, that was getting really tight at the end. I'm running out of spell slots and souls for that matter.
Okay.
My character in a game I'm in recently fell into like swamp water with open wounds, and now she's slowly going blind.
Oh god.
Happens to the best of us, you know.
And none of us can do anything about it until we make it back to town.
So.
Potency 7.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
It's okay. It happens to
feel-
the best of us. You have been a
She
monster.
definitely shouldn't feel bad. You've been fucking tanking her for like 10 rounds.
Yeah, imagining her like going for the squishies.
I mean, yeah, that's why I was like kind of like staying there, because like I'm the only tank we have apart from the fucking birds.
Hey,
did really good.
the birds are doing a good job. Don't try and steal my fucking birds, okay?
Let
I
it
mean,
be
no,
known.
but your birds are great, but Illyria is the only tank we have.
Let it be
That is
known
true.
that Bowie was thinking about if it's gonna be Hula or if it's going to be Arius.
I didn't.
I'm not
I didn't.
upset about it, but I think. Okay, can I just propose something?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get Illyria a shield?
Yeah, I mean, you're
That's
visiting
in
Balaki soon.
Barovia? No way.
You don't need a shield.
Yeah, why would you?
Yes, she does.
You know, I really should have. I don't know why, but I just didn't think to add another frontliner to this team.
I mean, it's fine with Amardia's summons, but I'm just saying,
but if
Illyria and 3 squishy people.
That's a,
don't worry,
that's a
Illyria's got the
barbershop band.
Obiet's branded adamantine armor. We'll be fine.
Illyria and the Squishies here to entertain.
And Illyria isn't like the tankiest herself. It's just that her AC is pretty high.
But it's
Well, now,
still
but she is now with Warding Bond.
true.
Yeah.
True.
She's like a raging barbarian, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts her friends every time she gets hurt.
So,
yeah, exactly. Next one needs more potions. I think.
let's get back into it, shall we? We are ready?
Mhm.
Then, then, Illyria, you've just opened your eyes. Nyx is kind of like standing there in front of you and above you, and you have this headache. What do you want to do?
Illyria kind of like just coming back to being in like awful amounts of pain. It's just kind of like, I mean, is how close is Nyx to her right now?
He would have like been on his knees, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And she's just gonna take Nyx's hand, and she's gonna say, it's kind of like, you know, like still like eyes kind of like squeezed shut and then opening them slowly. I'm sorry.
Oh, sure. What do you mean you're sorry? You're alive.
I'm gonna assume thanks to you guys, I have the worst fucking headache.
Took quite a hit. That spider, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden just jumped you.
Yeah, but we're good now, right?
Arius rushes over just by his side. Sorry, go ahead.
Next will look over at Illyria to see if there's any sort of like significant damage. I mean, there is significant damage, but you know, like surprisingly so. Like, he's gonna just like quickly medicine check kind of deal. Like,
Yeah, go ahead. Make me intelligence if it's an yeah, an observation. 21. What you've learned so far that none of the attacks have actually broken skin. There's no bruises on your body. Instead, it is this weariness that each attack has dealt to you, where it's slowly but surely this massive amount of pain has just tired you mentally so much. And looking at Illyria, something wrong probably happened in her brain.
I mean, worse than usual.
all right,
I mean,
right,
I
right.
didn't want to put it that way. I kind of said it.
Everybody, okay, let's be honest. Everybody was thinking it.
I wasn't.
And Nyx looks at the like as a quick check over and just pretty positive, like, what the hell? This place is taking its toll on all of us.
Yeah.
You too.
There's one more to go. We have short rest and then.
Right. I mean, short rest. Do we need another story? I don't know if we want to listen to me more, but
Okay.
I mean, I've learned to tolerate you.
I think that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
She just kind of like smiles at me.
Arius just raises his hand and squeezes out just the last bit he can of his arcane energy healing word, just first level on Illyria. As he, I'm gonna do a vibe check super quick, just in case. It would be a spot on to fuck that up. We good. 1d4 plus 5. Yeah, as the soothing arcane energy kind of comes over, he looks at both you two, both of you kind of recognizing the bond you two have. His face is kind of flushed over with trying to process the information he just got with from Varroa, and also more so caring about all three of yours' health, particularly yours, Illyria. Arius can't really bring out any words, but when you look at his face, he has the expression of he has no right to ask you to continue, but he doesn't know what else to do. Hopefully this will help until you get some rest.
Thanks. How about we find a place without all of those?
Yeah, there's plenty of bedrooms, plenty of space to sleep at. Yeah.
I think everything's better than this company.
You saw the master bedroom. Probably the most comfortable spot to sleep at. I can, let's go down there.
Oh yeah, did you unlock?
Oh my god, yeah! Oh my fuck!
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if the blue little ball. The blue ball is still there. The little light.
The ball's just kind of like waiting, kind of like
Yeah.
it grew arms. It's tapping its wrist, like, "Hey guys, I don't have all day."
Hey, pal, I gotta get going. What do you think this is?
I'm
All
walking
right.
here.
Goes into the taxidermy. All right, you asked for it.
Reaching
I'm
out
sorry.
to touch the blue light for the third time. A crack of lightning, memories thunder through your head. And you remember almost everything about your life. There are some finer details that escape you, and you still do not remember whatever experiences you had on the island of Domakon. But everything else is very clear.
Just to reiterate, DM, Islands of Domakon, this also is connected to Barovia, you mean? So anything in regards to Domakon and Barovia is still a haze.
Yeah. Barovia is a valley on the island of Domakon. And
I understand, okay.
Persoy was the port city on Domakon.
As he finishes what he's about to say to you, talking about the bedroom and where you can get some proper rest, his eyes sort of glazes over and he has this blank stare staring out in kind of out into the room. Right, that's why we're here. Your efforts are not for nothing. I can remember why we took off, who they are, who we all are, why we over here, what I do. Things are still,
That's good.
yeah, things are still fuzzy about Barovia, the Domokan, these people we met. Anyways, we can talk about it when you're more comfortable. Yeah, let's move out of here.
I guess we could try to fill in some of the gaps if you want to be prepared, but I don't think there's much we can prepare you for getting your memories back.
You've done more than anyone has ever done for me in the past 4 years of my life. Right now, I don't want to ask anymore. I just simply want you, and he looks at you too, Nyx, remembering that you also taken quite some damage. And you as well, want both of you to get better. And once you feel up for it, we can discuss the next move.
Are we expecting to be sleeping here? Is that what you're insinuating?
Okay. I don't know how much sleep you need, how much rest. I won't be able to sleep in here. I would like to only rest a little, but yes, I'll give you your privacy you need. I can stay outside the doors. I won't fare any.
No, you don't have to do any of that. It's just merely, this place is taking its toll on all of us. It's more, do we get this over and done with after a quick break? Just to catch our breath after all. Both Illyria and I were knocked to the darkness.
Yes, I was thinking, rest as long as you need, and then we finish it. And this truly is a nightmare, and I don't want to keep any of you in here longer than we have to be. So no, I don't want to sleep in here, but as long as you both are comfortable to move on, I'll be ready. As he says that, another question for you, Bexxy. If Ares were to desperately need to create a way out of here without necessarily facing these specters, would he right now know a method to open up a similar gateway to get out of the dimension?
Currently, that level of magic is beyond your reach. There is a portal room. The question is, how do you get back?
Right. He sitting in the chair, he kind of clenches the side rest a little bit. I wish I could tell all of you that I could get us out without having to go face the cereal and whatever that thing was. But I don't. I really don't. So, resting up is the only thing I can think about for now.
We've already gotten so far. I'm not giving up now.
I mean, we're not talking about giving up. I'm not talking about taking a moment to catch our breaths. We don't.
Well, we don't know how this weird magical mind prison thing's gonna react.
Arius just nods to the comments, and as you all are not showing a particular want, or how do you put it, want to give up on this, a warm smile subtly comes over his face, and he seems to be lacking words of gratitude and still just wanting to get this over with. Is rest all you need, or is there anything else we can do to help you? He says to you, Illyria.
Just some rest and I'll be good to go, I think. I mean, my head fucking hurts, but it should be better after a little nap.
Yeah, alright. He sort of leans back into his chair.
Do any of you need souls?
I mean,
Mhm.
been a little touch and go. I'm okay for the moment, but I don't think we really get souls here. These are not really here.
No, but I have a few I can share. You know I rarely cast spells. I can give you maybe one or two weaker souls if any of you need them.
I think I'm okay for the moment. I don't know about Amatia or Arius.
I'm fine. I seem to be I seem to take it the best of all of this right now, so, just,
Sorry, continue.
just don't die yet. We still have lots of things we want to do.
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah, Aries just nods. I'm fine. I think I had a small one run out of my grasp, but nothing too troublesome. He sort of ponders for a second, trying to think about what I can tell you about a cereal that I haven't already said. I'm afraid to say that if there's anyone I would fear fighting in battle, it would be them. They're vicious. I've already explained it. Battle axe, powerful, athletic. I'm not sure what they could do to fight us. Oh, and Varroa, I've never seen her fight with a spider in my life. It seems like whatever memories I have tied to this place is pulling on my worst fears.
It's getting harder, but maybe that's just our dwindling concentration in here. I do think that we should get going. I could help us recover a little bit if you wish another story, but I would need to take a break myself too.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Just say the word, I'll be ready.
Looks at Illyria's, like, how, I mean, it's hard to tell from a psychic damage perspective, like, how damaged you look, but given that you were unconscious and Nyx went unconscious, is
How psychically damaged am I?
yeah.
Help me, please.
How disturbed do you look?
Since it's already so hard to deal with persistent injuries, I think I've decided that it's pretty clear, like mechanically for the characters, what is required. And if Illyria spends a few moments discussing what she is experiencing right now, it becomes pretty clear to you what is necessary.
Yeah, I mean, Illyria doesn't have a reason not to share. I mean, she does have, you know, she does have her pride, but I think she trusts Nyx.
Okay, well then
Well,
he's gonna need to upcast, so the story will be a little bit longer, I suppose.
Ooh!
If you're willing to
Um,
deal with my ramblings.
considering how much time I left and where I want to go, I think this time let's do a sweeping description of the story.
I don't know, you could we just skip it this time.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so Nyx tells a remarkably intricate story of tales of boldness, bravery, and love lost and gained with a moral at the end of it.
Yeah.
And he will upcast Prayer of Healing, the 3rd level, so it'll be this.
Come on, good vibes.
With Verb Zombie.
Which is probably not enough, right?
Fuck. 3rd level?
Yeah, 3rd level is 12 plus 3, so you needed a 15.
So it's an additional 1d8 on top of that, so 25 points of healing to everyone, and roll a
Holy
d2.
shit.
Yep.
Okay, level 1 soul.
Oh,
Slowly
There's one
but
left of
surely.
level 1s. Yeah, whittled down. Nyx loses souls left, right, and center, but 25 healing to everyone ahead of our short rest.
nice.
Okay, sweet.
Exhausted when you bring out your souls. There's just not enough mental energy in you to keep those struggling souls kept in check. And one of them, the deepest red, escapes from the grasp and it blinks out of reality, journeying to, well, you've learned perhaps not the afterlife after all.
Nix looks up at as the soul disperses with regret and knowing. As we begin an hour's rest, he'll use the last of his healing dice. We need healing kits.
Yep.
Hamatia has a set.
Yes, I'll
5?
spend the use.
All right. Anybody?
Does everyone need healing?
Does any...
Areas is fine.
All right.
Okay. Hamatia?
No, I'm actually at full health.
All right.
Okay, so it's just Illyria and Nix that need the medkit.
Then lower the uses from 5 to 3, Cookie.
Okay.
And you may roll whatever HD you have left.
It's 13. Okay, not full health, but enough.
Julie, do you have any HD you want to spend?
I would like to spend all of them. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna spend all of them, but let's do 3d10.
Ooh. Not too shabby.
Bad.
That's not bad.
So that's 26 on top of the healing you already gave.
Yeah.
Next.
So.
Yeah, on top. So yeah. The story is like happens before the short rest, so you can recover the spell slots again.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean.
I'm still gonna spend one more.
Okay.
All my homies love Nyx.
So that's 8. Because I forgot to plus.
I'm useful again.
I'm almost full. Also out of hit die, but I think that was needed.
Yeah, Nyx is out of hit die too, and
I mean, I
low
still
on
have
souls.
1d8.
Do you have a first level soul to replace that what was lost?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you
There
spend
you
some
go.
time healing using the healing kit, and then you two sit down in a quiet corner, spend 10 minutes,
Lyria's gonna share her soul with Nyx.
and you transfer a potency 1 soul to Nyx. You're uninterrupted. Outside, in the meantime, the darkness creeps, looming ever closer.
Fuck.
The shadows, the lights, everything just seem a bit more gloomy. Stress checks are 1 DV harder.
17.
17. Fucking Christ. There's no modifiers anything, so I need to roll a 17 or higher every time now.
Yep. Alright. You transfer your souls, you patch yourself up, and take a moment of quiet, of rest, of reprieve. And in the 11 hour before midnight, you know you will have to get going, or else it will only continue getting darker.
I think throughout that hour that's sort of spent, you all will you will hear small, not ramblings, but Arius is clearly like deep in thought, and there are moments where he lets out a few words. He is obviously talking to himself, walking over things that he thinks he remembers, things that he thinks he is. And as the hour passes by, he takes out a notebook and rips out 3 or 4 pages, and he writes down rudimentary information about himself in complete fear that he's gonna forget it again. So, what his name is, what he is, what he can do, what he does, friends, and so on and so forth. He begins writing these notes down and kind of scrambling together, putting them in his bag like a sticky note. Nerves are definitely overcoming him, and he not having the time he wanted to speak with Roroa, Joseph, and Kaitha. He gets up and is ready to go again. A quick question for you, DM. with inspiration die, when is it you call it? You just call, you use it after you roll, or do you have to do before?
Inspiration die is the given from roleplay is the strongest thing you can have, because you don't need to determine it before, you don't need to say it before the roll is determined. So after it has been declared a failure, you can still call out.
And I recall you giving all of us an inspiration die at some point.
Yes, from your first session. Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Iria still has that, so gonna make note of that. There we go. Alright.
Alright, well, ready as we ever can be. I guess back down to the kitchen and to the basement, you were saying?
Yeah.
To face your final memory?
I know. Apparently this guy is the baddest of the bunch, or this person.
He looks towards you, Amathia. You weren't there, indeed, at that house, that mansion. This thing, this Ethereal, I got surprised one day by an enemy. I nearly died to it. To me, this enemy was one of the strongest things I've ever fought. And Ethereal cleaved it in half with one blow. Didn't even break a sweat. So yes, this is going to be, this is gonna be difficult. Anyways, no point in thinking about it. Let's get to the kitchen. And Irius begins just making his way, trying to remember where the kitchen is.
Yeah, I will move you guys there. Don't worry about it.
Shit, Bexxy, can you check on the attic layer how much stress he had? I think it was 6, but it might be 9.
It was 9.
It was 9, thank you.
Heading down through the mansion, the portrait of Irius' parents is still giving off this black tar, like oozing from behind the frame and staining the carpet and the decorative cabinet underneath. The grand painting of the forest and the sunny hills are still freeze framed, with the 3 small black humanoids dancing around in a circle with each other. There's still that pouch of jerky on the kitchen table, the note that was left by Kythor in gripe against Cyril eating up all meat in this magical mansion. But it's only calm and only quiet. You should feel safe in that peace. But it's just merely unnerving of promises of what is to come. Heading into the kitchen, you see that that staircase heading down towards the basement level of the mansion, and there's a metal door at the end of it.
Like descending down these stairs into the basement where the pantry is. With each step Nyx takes, the weight of the situation punches his shoulders over just ever so slightly each step he takes, as if he's descending down to perhaps the depths in which he will not return. And, there's a small beads of cold sweat appear on his brow as he takes in the words of Irius, of mentioning that this ethereal character can just split things in half in a single blow. and looks over his shoulder as he descends down at Illyria, and does his best to give a reassuring smile. A very unconvincing, reassuring smile.
Illyria smiles back, but she knows very well that she almost died 2 times without doing anything of note. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, listen, I know splitting people in half sounds bad, but let me remind you that we did kill a giant monstrous tree. So a person half splitting as he is, I do not think that we poses the same challenge. I'm now not saying he's not dangerous, right? But I'm saying is that with the right approach and the right tools, we may be able to make this fight a little less, half splitting.
Marcia, I almost died in two of the encounters we had here.
You almost died. I mean, you know how many times I almost died? A lot. You know how many times Nyx almost died? Nyx, how many times did you almost die in your life? Estimate. Come on. Give me
Not
something.
too many.
Really? I thought it was quite a common occurrence. Well, not having my point exactly. Point being is that if we approach it with the right tools and the right mindset, and we know his strengths and weaknesses, we may be able to fare better than our previous 3 encounters. Look at what we did to Kaifo. We learned that he's a slow, hulking brute, so we kept at a range, right? We kept at a distance. And we managed to take him down without any real damage to us.
And that's the hope.
As Matthew is being very, very kind in trying to mood up the mood.
Illyria.
Just let Bowie finish.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I know it's fine. I was just gonna, lighten up the mood. But Iria's clearly picking up on how everybody feels, particularly Nyx and Illyria. Iria thinks back to his relationships to Joseph, to Kaithor, to Raroa, Cyril, and why he so desperately wants it back. But in that remembrance, he sees particularly Nyx and Illyria in front of him, 2 people that are very much alive and very much still here. He clears his throat to get all of your attention. I thought about something, and I don't much like saying it, but I am nothing but thankful to all of you who are nothing but strangers to me. So, if it comes to it, if it feels like there's no hope that this is going to end badly, if this place, and he looks around in the mansion, looks up in the ceiling, if this place is connected to me, I beg of you, just leave the room, try and escape. If the Spectre attacks me, then who knows? Maybe this place will close away and you all can get out. I don't know. It's only if it comes to it, but I want to plant this seed in case it'll be necessary. No reason for all of you to suffer the fate that my beloved and my friends did. And as he says this, his hands are kind of tight, like very, very, very tightly knit around the duffel bag, like his harness, and they are quivering. He does not like saying what he's saying, but he is through this fear trying to showcase this gratitude to these strangers that are helping him out.
Illyria, I think Illyria has the marble that we still have, right?
You gave Arius one, and I don't know if you kept one or gave it to somebody else, but
Yeah,
I remember you
Lyria
having one.
had the other one. So after you say that, she's kind of turn around, give you a nod, and just kind of walk up to you instead and say, "We're all getting out of here together." And she hands you the marble that she has been holding on to.
He accepts it. Just gives you a sturdy nod. Takes a deep breath. Yeah, we are, of course. And holds on to it. Pockets it for now.
Let's go.
All right, take the final steps towards that cold iron door. You try it, and it does open. One second, and I will put you in the right place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoever made this place, horrible architect. Oh, there we go.
There you guys go.
That. Boop.
Is Nick's at the front or at the back?
The front.
Oh, okay.
You should be able to reach out and click on that thing.
Oh, there's a click. Yeah, because I can't see the door. There's no like graphic for the door, so.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, I know. Because of the animated maps,
there.
the graphic disappears.
Yeah, you can put like a colored line on there. It disperses the map, but it helps guide us. But I see it. I've clicked it, and I see a table.
Tiny
kitchen.
tiny dot. Yeah. Yep.
I have opened the door.
Perfect. What you guys see?
Next we'll go in just because.
Yeah.
A lot of people's coming through.
This place might be dusty and forlorn, but the shelves bursting with delectable bounty grants this room a slightly more welcoming feeling.
Who closed the door?
You probably did.
I'm trying to move my token through it.
Sometimes it lags. Don't worry, I got you. All right.
Oh no, I see a glowy orb.
Huh?
Maybe it's a good orb. We don't know.
All the others have almost killed us.
Oh. Yeah, I see it. Well, shit, no point in wasting time, I guess.
Okay. I will already summon Dusk and Dawn again.
Arius will sort of hold up a hand as he sees Hamathia sort of prepare a spell. It's I think it's gonna guide us somewhere, unless maybe not. Never mind, you might be right.
Yes, I shall prepare anyway. And she summons both
That's a
of them.
good idea.
All right, they're
Never
on the
mind.
map, but I'm not gonna bother. They're there when you need it.
Yes. Okay. She's going to give both of them a solemn look and say, I'm calling you a lot, but I assure you it is necessary work, so I hope you're not too mad at me. And she gauges the reaction.
Caca?
Okay, cool. Haha, I knew it. Okay.
They're basically constructs they have created, but yeah. they seem gung-ho. They seem pretty composed.
Good.
All right. Looking through that big stone archway, this is what you see.
Ooh.
Racks upon racks of bottled wine, as well as towering stacks of mighty barrels can be found here. The tangy scents of wine, ale, and spirit simmer like perfume in the air. Notably, one of the giant casks have been forcefully broken into through a number of precise slashes, a somewhat dried pool of dark liquid at the feet of this cask. The culprit is probably the wood-cutting axe left hanging, hewed into the wood on the cask's side. The second point of interest is the remains of a feast on top of a thick and once colorful carpet. Strewed about is empty to half-empty bottles, and on top of a thick wooden cutting board is the leftovers of a small feast of dried fruits, nuts, marmalade, bread, and meats. Among them, there's a small figurine of a carved wooden statue in the shape of a fox, and it gives off a bright orange light.
Yeah, one can hope that Cyril maybe had one too many. Then again, I don't remember if it made them a more or less prolific fighter. Is everyone ready?
What ideas will have to be?
I think that perhaps, maybe I should take the front in this fight. But, maybe we should let Ascendant in front.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe they can go to the light. Something might happen. Can try.
Let's do this then. One more time with feeling.
Here we go.
Alright, stepping into the space. Arius, make me a stress check.
I mean, what? It's only 17?
But
Any day.
You do roll with advantage because you're underneath 10, right?
There are no more spiders around here. That's true.
Yeah.
Danger spooted.
Wow. I mean...
Oh wow. Do you recover on a 20?
Yeah, he does. Oh my god, Arius.
Not only the GM that can roll 20s this session.
You recover one stress.
Impressive. One stress, okay.
Nice.
Cork's a little smile as he just sort of reminded of the antics as opposed to the fearsome strength of Cyril.
A spectral orange hand axe goes flying through the air at incredible speed, somehow aimed at Arius. In the last second, Arius, you managed to dodge out of the way, the hand axe bouncing off the wall behind you with an audible clang before it disperses in a cloud of orange smoke. If it had hit you, you would have probably taken some damage. Stumbling into view, behind this wall of rows containing bottles is a muscular half-elf with dreadlocks and a half-empty bottle in his hand. Mumbling to himself, he clearly slurred. "This place is amazing. This is the best spell yet from Iri. Alcohol for days, so much delicious meat. If Kiki thinks that a buried barrel would stop me, he is mistaken. I wonder if Roa is still up." He stumbles behind a corner, and out of view, everything is quiet and still.
That's the danger guy.
Yep, that's the one. Fucker. Oh, God. Sorry, yeah, that's, the regular antics, especially while drunk, that Cyril would get up to. Throwing axes like nobody's business. Juggling them if there was a crowd of people he could do it in front. That one right there is a Cyril. So
don't know
guess
what
he
I was
left.
thinking. I mean, you painted him in such a dramatic manner. I was expecting a giant brute with a massive axe. No offense, but he seems a little bit.
Appearances can be deceiving.
That is true. I guess I was just expecting something more, you know.
No, I I understand. I think to me that's what makes him scary. It's strange, but when you truly are underneath his axe as he's about to descend it upon you, that's when you see the capabilities of someone so unimposing, I suppose. He kind of like stands up, like brushes himself off after diving away from that axe, looks behind him. Christ, yeah, that's, hopefully we'll get to see the more, less imposing side of him.
Well, that drunkard is walking away with your memories. I suggest we track him down.
Yes, let's go. Arius will still be behind the birds as Amalia conquered a plan, or at least a line of defense. But as they kind of progress, he'll try and go over to the light.
Yeah, and as you approach the light, eventually it leaves the object, starts hovering in the air, kind of head height with you, and then goes zooming off, and it goes in this direction and goes through the wall.
He sees the fox idol and just takes hold of it quickly and pockets it, looks back to the others. I guess we're chasing lights again.
We're chasing lights again.
Yeah. Well, as long as I stay behind the birds. Chases after it.
To chase some fireflies.
I will return you here, so you can realize where it is going. You guys are standing over here. It went in this direction. Actually, that.
There's no doors here, so we have to go around the wine rack.
Yeah, Arius will, just cautiously go around. Definitely, whenever he turns a corner, he's gonna do that, sticks his head out real quick, just looking, and then move past. Just, not wanting to face the wrath of a drunken elf. Huh. Guess it goes down here.
Nix calls back. Don't fall behind, Amatia.
I am going, I'm coming.
Over in this corner, you find another wooden heavy door over there, and the beginning of a staircase heading up over here.
The light went south. Shit, I don't remember. I don't know if this door leads there or if we should go upwards. I guess we can check.
What's behind this door? Do you remember?
Does he?
Yeah, at this point, this was the dump room, the storage room.
Okay. Yeah, listen, we were all a little bit of some hoarders, so we found the things we found, we just sort of threw them in there when we didn't know what to do with them. Storage room. Shouldn't really be anything in there, shouldn't lead anywhere. Might be something worth looking for, maybe another marble.
I'll take a quick peek.
Yeah, sure, I'll be with you.
Nix takes sticks his head in. If anything shiny stands out to him.
The door, it's heavy to open, like this door hasn't been opened in a while, and inside indeed there's a storage room with all sorts of provisions, furniture, clutter, and knickknacks.
The rug seems out of place.
Yeah, there's some colorful rugs in here. Yeah.
Right. Nothing really to grab at this point. Nick's like just pokes his head in and says, seems empty. No light, so not this way that I can see. It does veer off and around the corner. It's a pretty big storage room, but didn't see any light.
Yeah. Of course, I wouldn't know what has changed, but this is really just a storage room. Nothing else in there. Sure. Let's. I think this way goes up. I just don't remember exactly where it leads. Because I don't remember. Arius might.
No, you know, some finer details still, you know, escape you, so this could be one of them.
Perfect. All right. Well, in that case, only one choice. Let's continue.
Yay, yeah, perhaps you shouldn't take point considering your current
The burbs
state.
are.
Yes.
The burbs are all ahead of us. They're just not on the map.
Indeed.
What?
Like fighting to be in front like two dogs on a leash.
Wait,
This
could we
is
just do a
where
loop?
you end up.
Oh, she's gonna move us. Okay.
I was also like, what?
You climb the stairs coming back into the western hallway on the first floor, but something has changed. There is a constantly pulsating light every second coming from the inner courtyard.
Huh. I didn't remember this connected here. But then, how the fuck did we get... And... yeah, I guess Ares just sort of, in that phrase, just looks towards the courtyard. Yeah, I don't remember doing that. It's not supposed to.
Well,
Maybe.
let's get. I don't know what else we can do here. We're here for a very particular reason. We're not here to explore. We're not here to discover things, because ultimately the discovery is all in your brain. And to get that discovery, we have to address where this light is going. And it's very obvious. It's down there in the courtyard outside with the swirling wind. Close quarters.
Ah, shit, right. Yeah, sorry, I just can't pick out what's real or not anymore. Alright. Courtyard. Birds first, let's go.
Let's go.
First time I actually get to read the description of the courtyard.
We did go through it once.
Did
It was
we?
very quick, but yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was... it was
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, it was quick. Well, let me double check if there's anything of interest to you. Ba, 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 ba. So many things.
Well, we do know that above these staircases is a balcony overlooking the courtyard. And if we have the burbs and we know that the light is here,
Yes, 3 statues dominate the inner courtyard, depicting 2 angelic figures and a bearded mage in between them. His staff is tipped with a glowing orb, shedding light on this curious scene, and that light continues to pulsate in that 1 second pulses, and as soon as you take a step down onto the wet, muddy earth, there is the sound of mechanical wheels and magical runes being activated as the stones of the inner courtyard falls away, to reveal the beginning of a spiral staircase heading down.
Right. That was what we saw in that vision.
Oh, yeah, the ball. You're right.
Yes.
So, this leads down. And we're standing above.
How do
I
we get the
guess.
birds down there?
I'm sure they'll manage somehow. I don't suppose you know what's down there, Arius?
Well, it has to connect to the basement, but other than that, no.
Well, then destiny awaits.
Yeah, destiny awaits. And yeah, Arius will. If the birds can follow, can fit down there, he'll follow them. If not, he'll.
It's a tight squeeze, but thankfully, feathers can be mostly, they're a little
They're
bit
mostly
unhappy.
air.
Poor birds.
Yeah, the birds are fine,
They're
So
not
like
real
a-
birds.
Yeah.
Fake birds, you can squeeze them.
Fake birds.
Just
You know
fake
what? I
birds.
feel like it's really mean to call them fake birds. Like they just want to be real birds.
Just want to be a real bird.
Real
Yeah.
fake birds.
Every time they lie, their beak grows.
Did you say every time they lie, their beak grows?
Yes.
Does that make them do more
Holy
damage?
shit! My god, more taxidermy. Oh wait.
A grand laboratory of chemistry and of alchemy with state-of-the-art equipment lies before you. Various instruments, substances, and curiosity cover every available inch of space. Thick in the air is the noise of bubbling brews, the soft dripping of distilling liquids, and the billowing, multicolored smoke that fizzles as it gathers underneath the stone ceiling. Scribbled notes are strewn about scrolls as well as journals. Great care went into arranging the different workspaces, allowing one to efficiently work on differing projects at the same time. Further down the hallway to the west, you see the edge of a familiar blue swirling globe of arcane energy. But the barrier is not as thick as you remember it to be, nor does it seem as stable as it sometimes flicker. That same nondescript voice that you first heard when you arrived here snickers. Iris, make me a stress check.
Yeah. Was this still with advantage?
Yes, you're still underneath 10.
We are. Yes, I am. Okay, perfect. Yeah. No.
But you need to roll a
20.
17.
Yeah, I mean, hey, no problem, bucko. Shit.
The voice speaks, really echoing around the space, so as if it sometimes feels like the source is somewhere else than that blue bubble of light, and even sometimes directly behind you. So you have started to remember, eh? Do you like what you have discovered? Does it fill you with joy? Does it calm your heart? Yeah, I didn't think so. For once, I'm going to be kind and offer you this warning. There's only suffering ahead. Save yourself. That door to the southwest swings open on its own accord, spilling in through that door the dark blue light of the portal room, as if the entity is generously offering you mercy and escape.
This voice, this booms out not only particularly to areas, everybody can hear it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Eerie is not really seeing this thing, just sort of speaks to himself. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Everything you told me is hell. but that's okay. It's allowed me to repent. And as he says that, he crushes the marble he was given by Lyria.
Okay, roll up on the 4.
Come on.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yes.
No stress.
I got 2 stress, but then
Yes, you
I
go for
minused it by 4, so it's minus 2 stress whenever we get down here.
Yeah, so 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, while doing that, he will give a glance to the rest of the group, seeing as that door opened and with the suggestion at hand.
We've come this far. There's no point in leaving with only fragmented memories. You're not who you are unless you know who you are and where you come from. I can attest to that.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Let's go find those fragments.
Let's go.
Team fragments. Okay. Okay, we're moving.
So, I assume the wall that went through is here. This is the basement. And that's where we came through over there. It points towards the open door. So where would his cereal be? I just want to double check with you, Bexxy, because yeah, I don't want to meta this. Despite the foggy memory, will just this entire basement area, will he remember specific sections of this area?
Let's roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
You smart boy.
No.
Be a smart boy for today then.
Yes.
Just because he's a not really wizard doesn't mean he's smart and Frostmark.
I'm a +1 smart boy.
Hey, you're about as smart as Illyria!
Hey!
Yeah!
You do know that there are some spaces down here that you haven't seen yet, but you don't know what they are.
Okay, so any space that is not down there, so spaces that would pertain to, let me get out the ruler, like this area over here, where, well, I mean, we obviously saw that, and
Yes.
anything down here, would he remember that?
Yes, and there's there's nothing of interest, but you do know, but you just can't put your finger on it. What were those rooms down there to the south?
Okay. Right, I know it's obviously not over there with that ball of whatever it is. It has to be the rooms down here southwards. I can't put my finger on it. It has to be there.
You say so?
Yeah, I'm confident.
Alright. Lead the way.
Still, with the birds being down here, Arius will still let them go ahead. But be shortly behind them.
Alright.
As he goes into the hallway.
Ginny, remember to move your token?
There we go.
Yeah.
Did anyone lose
Can you still
No.
not move your own token, Cook?
No, I can, but I didn't hear
shit.
it for a second. I think my internet just had a hiccup.
Oh!
What is good?
this?
A cozy fireplace is ever crackling with fire, dispelling the moist chill of this underground area. The animal hide before you has clearly seen wear and tear, and on it are 2 footprints darkened by soot facing the fireplace, as if someone or something is right now standing there, admiring the dancing flames. This hallway seemed to connect to the laboratory behind you and 2 other spaces, one to the west and one to the east.
Looking, he gives the he gives the 2 footprints just a little, just looks at it, and then remembering what this place is, how this place has treated him, he doesn't want to pay it any more mind. Looks left, looks right, Shit, I don't know. But I know this way is further away from that ball, so let's check this room out first. And he just goes, over here. Gets to look inside.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
Listen, I'm a good guy, alright?
You step into a small cellar ward that is relatively well kept, with hay covering the stone floor behind the bars. You quickly realize that you're not alone. Moving up to the bars at the same time are 3 humanoids, 2 that you recognize from the painting of Orin and Linnea Stonelight, who both call out for Arius with, "My boy? Is that really you?" The second figure, Arius and Illyria, recognize, standing more aloof in an immaculate elven suit with the words, "Ah, so he yet lives," is Lord Furthermore, Illyria's
no.
father. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh no.
Listen, that was the worst 50-50 of my life, I'm gonna be honest.
That's not actually. Him, right?